Wherever you're watching me, good evening. Yes, I'm actually up at this time of the evening. My name is Lisa Dublin, and if you're watching me on Facebook or YouTube or on LinkedIn, you're probably just simply seeing just the advert "Good Girl Gone Wife." I'm having a virtual book launch, and I want to invite you. That's what I came to tell you tonight. If you're watching me on Instagram, hey Gabby, how are you? It's not up, but you will be able to join me on Thursday in the Zoom link that I will be posting. It's all up on social media everywhere except Instagram so far. So bear with me. Hi, let me just take this off and say hi to my people. How is everybody doing? Hey, Brandy, how are you? How are you doing? Okay, folks. So, I came on for a couple of reasons. You know how it is the 24th of November? Can you hear me okay? By the way, let me know if you can hear me on Instagram and wherever else you're watching me. Very important that we get the audio right. Um, I've just been noticing the last couple weeks, I think we've been getting tired. And I guess tonight is a little bit about encouragement as well as encouraging myself and also inviting you to the book launch. It's a virtual book launch. Have you ever been to a virtual book launch? Anybody? I attended my first one, I think, a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, this looks like it will work. So I want to invite everybody to come out, and will be publishing a novella called "Good Girl Gone Wife." Whatever you think it is, it is. Okay, so you just have to buy it and read it. It's actually going to be published on the 30th of November, and so on that day, we'll all get together and celebrate, say a couple words and just be like, okay, read perhaps an excerpt or two if it's not a little too steamy, and just go off and enjoy the book. But there's something I've been thinking about for the entire day. Hi, Cynthia. Oh my goodness, thank you, Cynthia. Thank you. She said, let me just read that out. Nice to see you, looking beautiful. Thank you. Congrats on the book. So Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, can I ask you a question? This is the 24th of November. Where are you? Where's your mind? Are you tired? Have you crushed your goals? Are you giving up? I've been speaking to, I speak to people all day, whole day. That's what I do. And I've realized that it will be available in the UK. I think Amazon distributes also on what you might call it on Amazon.co.uk. So I'm hoping it can be, Marva, and we'll if it's not, we will kind of figure out how to make it work. Like, um, I'm just getting back into writing in a big way, and I think a serious way finally. So we will iron out all of these things. Appreciate the questions. Keep them coming. But, folks, I want to encourage us all. And I want to start by saying this. We all know that it's an understatement to say that life is not easy, right? It isn't. Things happen all the time. And it seems to me that every so often, like every single day, you kind of have to dig very deep into you to find the strength to go on. Does anybody find that many times you just literally have to stop and be like, where am I in the process? What am I doing? All right, this is frustrating, debilitating. This doesn't seem like it is working. But a couple thoughts are able to get us back on track. Right, Avis? Exactly. A couple thoughts are able to get us back on track. One of the sobering thoughts for me is no one's coming to save me. Why am I coming here at this time of the night? Okay, it's 6:15 p.m. by me. Hi, Heather. Why am I coming here to come tell you that no one's coming to save you? Because it's not bound to be a depressing thought. What it literally does once you get over the shock of, I am in this by myself, what it can literally do is then begin to get you to look for the answers that are definitely there. They're definitely there. What happens is it's 8:15 by you, right? Okay, so you're in Eastern Standard Time, Gabby. Where are you? It's Eastern, it's probably, are you in the States? Yeah, I'm on Mountain Standard Time in Edmonton. But here's the thing. When you get past the shock of nobody's coming to save me, Then you begin to look for ways to save yourself. Then you begin to look for solutions to the problems. Oh, Ontario. Okay. You begin to look for solutions to the problems that you face. And what happens is when you see you have this sense of, oh my goodness, like it's nothing is possible. Guess what? Nothing is going to be possible. You are not going to find any kind of solution if you are staying in that kind of like darkness. I can't see. Oh my gosh, it's just going down. I no, no, nobody's coming to save you, and that's okay. Because when you find the answers, they will be all your own, right? Now, I've been thinking, but Lisa, haven't you said this like 100 times? Yeah, but haven't we been discouraged 100 times? The reason that every single day, almost like we need something inspirational, something to get us going. It might be your faith, it might be a prayer, it might be a book that you read that kind of reminds you that, hey, I don't have it all together, but it's okay. Something that gets you going. The reason that these things work is because every single day there are things to pull us away and to depress us and to make us believe that we can't. Is that true? That is why inspirational messages can never, not make sense in somebody's life. You will always need it because even though you heard it yesterday, it was for that situation, not for the one that you're facing today. So that's the first thing. Like when things aren't going well for me, I remember, okay, tie waist. I love to say that. If you know me, you know me say this. Tie waist, fling your shoulders back, face the world. It's not over until you say it's over. It's not over. It isn't. So right, Instagram, it is not over. And I say that because I think I've kind of been saying that for the entire day or the week. It's not over. It's the 24th of November. We haven't got to the end of the year. You still have time to accomplish that goal. You still have time. You know how I don't want to knock government workers. Everybody's always knocking people like who work in the bureaucracy. But it's almost like, by December 15th, not to go check for anything because it's almost like people are packing up, going on holidays, going out of town, out of province, all of those things. People love to take their vacation time around that time, right? But you can't pack up shop in your own mind and just leave and check out on yourself, can you? It's not over. And I feel like almost we're winding down towards the end of the year and people just seem to be relaxing. Okay, if you've accomplished your goals and then perhaps it's okay. But I'm really speaking to those people who just simply have to push just a little harder to get to the result, just a little harder to get to complete the goal and not give up and not be like, I'm running out of gas. Listen, if you are running out of gas, what do? Take a rest, get to a fuel stop, fill up, and then you keep on going. And the number of times I've had to reset this year, I figure what it taught me and keeps on teaching me is that there is an ebb and flow to life. One time you're just hot and sweaty, you're going, and then it's almost like you are in a twilight. You have to wait, you have to step back, you have to kind of slow down to gather your energy again, and then to start again. Do whatever you must. You know that poem that says something about rest if you must, but don't quit? It's very true. Rest if you must, but it's not a time to quit. And I always liken like this time of year to running on the treadmill. Okay. You're not supposed to give up when you have 0.25 miles left. And I love to remind myself of that. Okay. You want to run 4 miles. You are tired, even at 4 miles. I know all the long distance runners will be like, what is she talking about? 4 miles and I'm just getting started. Excuse me. That's for you. Good for you. But you get to 3.75 and you're staring down 4 miles, but you are tired. What do? It's not time to give up. You don't give up when you're just almost there. Rest if you must, but it's getting completed. It's time to, I think, at this point, for us to start to employ everything we know for us to get to the finish line. And I mean, it's an imaginary finish line, but it's one that kind of we use to couch our goals, to put barriers and boundaries around what we do, and to be able to evaluate. And I'm talking about the end of the year. Because when you really think about it, unless somebody tells you, you will not even know that it's the first of the year, the first of the next year. It's just almost something that is man-made or whatever. Okay. But it's not time for you to just simply be like, okay, whatever will be. No, let's dig a bit deeper. Let's not give up at this point. I think too, I don't know if it's because um I've been offline for a while. I just find there's just a lot more negativity now. I, people just seem so irritated with each other. Do you guys find that? Just irritated, just saying anything and letting it fly, letting it no. Save your relationships and just try to sometimes tread water to get to the end of the finish line, to get there. Like, I think that's what I came on to kind of encourage people. It's not over. It's not over until you say it's over. If you have to rest, just rest. And then you get up and you keep on going again. And here's the last thing. And, I've just been doing a lot of experimenting right now, just seeing what works and what doesn't in my life, and having to reset, as I said, in certain areas. And I realized if you don't check yourself, you just simply fall off of routine. Do you know that? The thing that I hate about getting out of routine is not realizing that I have fallen off routine. And so, you know how you know you're out of the routine and out of the thing that was working? When you no longer get the same results. And so I've just endeavored with myself to say, from now on, look at the results. If you are not getting the same results, you're not doing the same things. That is one sure way to know whether you're on track or you are not. Okay. So let me see what my girls in the two other Girl Success Club are saying. Good evening. I know it's not like normal for me to be up at this time, but I literally am. I'm good. I had a nap today. So that makes it all the easier to be up at this time. I'm actually thinking of perhaps changing the time that I come on to maybe this time. What do you guys think? I might do it just because the mornings are so busy now and I just never have the time anymore in the morning. But we'll see how that goes. So here's the thing, if you keep on doing the same thing that worked for you, you should be able to get the same results. So if things are happening and you find, okay, this is not working anymore, take a moment and check to see whether you're doing the same things. Let me give you my example. I'm just working through it and it's just a couple days and already I see results. Okay. So when I first came out doing the lives and so on back in 2020, you guys have been at this for 3 years. Can you believe it? Wow. Anywho, when I first started, especially like doing the whole exercise and diet properly in a way that worked for me, I really used to pack my food. Anybody does that? Like pre-package, prepare your food, like pack it so that when you want to eat something, what you reach for is the healthy thing at the tip of your fingers in the fridge, wherever, because you've taken the time to prepare. And that was one of the secrets to my success. I have no idea. Over the years, of course, COVID has come and, we're back out, even if it's not like totally over, whatever. We must admit that it's not the same. It's not as dire, right? And I don't even know when I fell out to the point where I didn't even have the containers anymore. I'm not even sure what happened. So lately, I've really just been taking a good look at what I want to accomplish and where I want to be, and getting back to, that healthy, very healthy me is part of it. And then I was like, because I'm putting emphasis there, it now forces me to take a good look at, okay, are you doing the same thing? So I went out and I bought containers. I got them again. And it's much easier. And I'm like, when did I fall off the wagon? Sometimes you don't even know that it's happening, except that you no longer get the same results. And so now I'm like, check on yourself. If you're not getting the same results, it probably is because you're not doing the same things to get the results. So go back to the basics. And I feel like, especially now, coming down, winding down towards the end of the year, can you imagine if you just make that little tweak to go back to the basics, to go back to what worked in at the beginning of the year? You're gonna finish the year the same way you started, with a bang. That's how we can do it. So I hope this encourages you not to give up. Like, we're not there yet. You know, no. Dig deep, rest if you must, go back to what worked, and let's make it towards to the end of the year in grand style, with lots of victories, lots of wins under our belts. I think we can literally do that. Okay? And so I hope I see you at my launch. It's just a small book launch. Have you ever been to a virtual book launch? So go on my, I'm going to put the links right here. Wherever you're watching me, the links will be on my page. It will be in my bio on IG. And you can just go register. It's a free Zoom link. You just need to register so we know who's going to be there and so on, so we can give you virtual wine. Virtual wine and cookies. So you'll come to my book launch. All right. I'm hoping you do. I really hope to see you on Thursday. It will be 12. Just a 1 hour launch from Thursday until, hey Sienna, how are you? Hi Zane. Hello, hello. It will be a virtual book launch on the 30th of November. I launch my book, and you'll come to hear, oh, it is 12 noon MST. So that would be 2 p.m. EST, right? Sienna, do you want to be in the video? Are you sure you want to be in the live, Sienna? We could do that, you know. Can we? You're getting better. That's great to hear. All right. So I also have my audience on IG as well. So join me on Thursday. The links are gonna be there. And Sienna, are you gonna come? Yeah, go live with Sienna. Are you here? Are you sure you want to go live? I'm sure you don't want to go live. So I'll see you on Thursday. It'll be 12 p.m. MST and 2 p.m. EST, 3 p.m. if you are in the Caribbean. 3 p.m. that would be AST time. Okay. I look forward to seeing you here. You can go pre-order the book on Amazon, the Kindle version. It will also be in print on the 30th. So if you're not into the Kindle books, although I'm not even sure why you're not into the Kindle books, like, why? Do you just like pages? But Kindle books give you information and enjoyment at your fingertips. You don't have to wait for the book to come in. Okay. So I encourage you to try a Kindle version of a book. You might be pleasantly surprised. So everything's just being set up right now for the launch and all of that. So it will be on Thursday, the 30th of November at 12 p.m. MST. Just a 1 hour book launch to say, hi, the book is here, to kind of chronicle it. You know, this is Basement Chronicles Live, that has been around, that is becoming a brand. It's been around since 2020, and I'm still in my basement, even though I'm in a different basement right now. Okay. So, Sienna, you like hard copies? I like hard copies of non-fiction books. Anybody feels like you need to kind of underline and highlight, and oh my goodness, you can do all of that on the Kindle too. I feel like you know those thick textbooks that you have, like they need to be hard copy. No, they don't. That's just a thought. If you only had Kindle version of books, you would do with them. I guess we have choice, which is what it is, right? But you can get it on both print and on Kindle on the 30th of November. So I'm looking forward to it. The process was very humbling. My first and second drafts were trash. I was told so. Oh my gosh. I think that's a book I would like to share with other women. Which one, Sienna? This one, Good Girl Gone Wife. So the book, Good Girl Gone Wife. I decided as a writer I'll leave all of that for the launch. So you'll have to come to the launch to kind of hear my take on things and why did I write the book and what it's about and all of those good things. So make sure you come to the launch. It's just 1 hour. So take your lunch with me on Thursday, the 30th of November. Don't take your lunch before or after. Just have lunch in the Zoom. You can just keep your camera off. Okay. So yeah, we could do that. Yes, we can. So I decided to write the books that I wanted to read. So yeah, when you speak, you can be one way. What I found is when I write, you just, it is the truest form, I think, of my mind. At least it's not speaking, maybe because it's so built up as a skill for me. I let it all in with writing. I think the best writers are those who are most, authentic. Just be yourself and work with the material. So I'm getting there. So hope to see you guys, and don't forget, like, let's be nice, spread the inspiration. We will always need the inspiration. Oh my goodness, sorry, I still have these comments up. Sorry about that. Yeah. We will always need inspiration and that positive take on everything, because there's just so much negativity. And it doesn't mean that you're keeping your head in the sand, like you're not looking at what's around you. There's a lot going on. Even today there was I think an exchange of hostages in Israel and Palestine, and my heart just goes out to those people and what's happening. So you pray for them, you think about them in your own way, whatever you can do. But I don't think we need to add to the negativity with our own thoughts and our own words and actions towards people. We're coming down to the end of the year. Make it good. I just like every time I open Facebook in particular, somebody's cussing somebody out. Maybe I need to look at my feed. Like, what is going on? Who do I have on my feed? I probably need to do a purge. But somebody's just always cussing somebody out. And I'm like, what happened? Just what happened? Why are we so negative, and why are we, yeah. So I'm gonna just, yeah, probably need to purge my feed. That's and unfollow a couple people. That's probably what it is. And I'm not even on very much. It's just I just find everything is always negative as opposed to uplifting. You know what the Bible says about whatever is true, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is just, whatever is beautiful, think on those things. So I'm hoping with my series of books, Kindle a Burning, of which Good Girl Gone Wife is the first, to add to that, to not talk about marriage in any kind of rose colored lenses, but to privilege it, to privilege it. And let's see what happens. Okay, now I'm getting tired. Good night, everybody. Thank you for being here. I hope you were encouraged to get up another day and fight. Get up another day and take life, you know, with what it comes and make the best of it. I know for sure that's going to be my MO, my modus operandi going towards the end of the year. You've literally got to make it. Like, you don't have a choice. You've got to make it. You've got to find a way, and you surely will. Bye, everybody. Bye, IG. See you. Take care. And bye, everybody on Facebook. Good night.